Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 27 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today we are going to solve problem number 731, my calendar 2. Okay, so let's read the problem statement first. So in this problem we have to implement a program to use a calendar. Okay, we are going to add a new event if adding the event will not cause a triple booking. A triple booking happens when three events have some non-empty intersection, that is some moment is common to all the three events. Okay, in that case we are not going to add that event and we are going to simply return false in that case. The event can be represented as a pair of integers start and end that represents a booking on the half open interval. Okay, start is inclusive and end is exclusive. Okay, the range of real numbers x such that start is less than equal to x and x is less than end. Okay, this is exclusive and this is inclusive. We have to implement the my calendar 2 class. Okay, my calendar 2 initialize the calendar object and boolean book int start int end. It is going to return true if the event can be added to the calendar successfully without causing a triple booking. Otherwise we have to simply return false and do not add the event to the calendar. Okay, so let's understand this problem with an example. Okay, so we are going to solve this problem using sweep line algorithm and I am going to show you how this algorithm is going to work. Okay, so here first see this event 10 to 20. So right now this is just a timeline. Okay, so let's say this is my timeline. Okay, so 10 to 20 there is no event right now, so let's add that event, right? So for that I'm simply going to return true for this one. Okay, so 10 to 20 I'm going to add one event. 10 to 20 there is one event. Okay, 10 to 20, and here this is start time of this event and this is end time of this time of this uh, value, right? So here for this start time I'm just going to add +1 value, and for the ending time, that is this 20, for this 20 I am going to add -1 value. Okay, so here if I just write +1 here and -1 here, now simply means that there is one meeting going on in between. Okay, so let's say I am moving here. Okay, slowly I am moving here, then as soon as I reach this 10 I see +1, so 0 + 1, let's say it will become 1. Okay, now here I will see the count as 1 only in this timeline 10 to 20, and then here I will see -1, so here +1 -1 it will become 0, so here again count will become 0. So in between count is 1 simply means that there is one meeting which is going on, so this one is nothing but my active meeting. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear why I am writing +1 and -1 here. Okay, now after that let's see if we can add this meeting 50 to 60. Okay, so 50 here and 60 here. Okay, so 50 to 60. For 50 let's this is start time, so here +1, do +1, and here this 60 is -1, so we can include this meeting, right? This is not overlapping with any other meeting, right? So here I am just going to write for 50 I am going to write +1. 50 is the start time, so for start time I am writing +1, and 60 is the end time, so for 60 I am going to write -1. Okay, we have added this meeting as well. For this one also return true, simple. 10 to 40 can I add? Let's see. So at 10 there is already one meeting going on, so now this interval is 10 to 40. Okay, so from here to here, and I am saying that at start time just add +1 and at end time just subtract -1. Okay, so at 10 if I add +1, so here this count will become total +2. Okay, and there is one more value at 40 I have to add -1. So I'm using TreeMap. So in TreeMaps all these values will be in sorted order. 10 will come first, then 20, then 50, then 60. Okay, now 40 I want to add, so 40 will come in between here. Okay, let's say 40, and for 40 I'm writing -1. So I have to first check can I include this meeting 10 to 40 or not. So let's see. I have started moving from here. Okay, I am moving here, moving here, moving here, and then I reach at this time down. Okay, 10. So here I see +1 total 2 at 10 2 value. Okay, so simply means that there are two meetings going on. Okay, two meetings are going on. So here I am moving. Okay, here two meetings are going on right now, and here as soon as I reach this 20 I see -1 is there. Okay, so +2 and then +2, then plus -1, so it will become -1 now. So after 20 there is only one meeting going on. right? 20 to 40, there is only one meeting going on. So you see how I'm checking the count. So this person is moving here, and as soon as he reached 10, so he see that there is plus 2 value. Simply means that two meetings are going on. So he is moving continuously forward, so still count is 2 at 15. Then he reached this 20. At 20, count is minus 1, so he subtract 1 from this 2. So 2 minus 1, 1. So here see, 20 to 40, there is only one meeting going on, right? So now you guys are able to see this diagrammatically, right? So 10 to 20 interval, this meeting is going on, and this meeting is going on, and then after 20 20 40, this meeting is only going on. So we are getting correct values, right? But here we can't book a triple booking, right? So this is a 2 count. Okay, active meeting count is 2 here only, right? For 10 to 14, only 2 is the count that I'm getting here, and then 1. Okay, so we can add that, right? So here we are going to return true for this one as well. Okay, so let me just remove this unnecessary stuff here. Okay, so here just add true here. Okay, this is done for this true. Okay, now let's see if I can add this 5 to 15. Okay, so 5 to 15 I want to add. So 5 here, and until here I have to add one meeting. So simple, do first thing. For 5, let's add plus 1. 5 is the starting point, so here I'm writing plus 1. Okay, and then 15 is the ending point. Okay, so 15 will come somewhere here, and for 15 write minus 1. Okay, I added this. Now a person started moving from here. Okay, this comes here. At 5, count is 1. Okay, he is good. And at 10, as soon as he reaches 10 here, the count will become plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. Oh no, that simply means that 3 meetings are continuously overlapping here at 10. 5 to 15, this meeting I want to add, but here this meeting is already going on, and this meeting is also going on. Okay, so 3 meetings are going on. So what I need to do, I don't want to add this value 5 to 15, because by adding this I will see that 3 meetings are overlapping. So here for this I am going to simply return false. Okay, and as I am not including this, so I have to subtract this. I have to subtract it with 1. Okay, this is starting now, so I'm not including it, so just subtract it, so it will become 0. And 15 is the ending point, so I am not using this, so just increase it. So minus 1 plus 1, it will become 0. And as soon as these two value become 0, I am simply going to remove that from this time zone. Okay, this events value. Okay, I have removed this because I'm not using this 5 to 15. Okay, I'm not using this. Now let's see if I can add 5 to 10. 5 here and 10 here. Okay, 5 here and 10 here somewhere. Okay, so for 5, let's add 5 is starting point, let's add plus 1, and 10 is the ending point. Okay, so simply means that from 10 I have to subtract 1, minus 2, minus 1, plus 2, minus 1, I will get plus 1 right now. Okay, I will get plus 1 here, right? Because for ending values I am subtracting minus 1. Okay, so let's see how this is working now. Okay, a person started moving from here. Okay, he comes at this 5, he see that one meeting is going on, and then at 10 he is going to just see, he is going to add just 1, plus 1 plus 1, 2, right? 5, and at 10 he will reach, he will get 2 value. So that is right now, because this meeting is ending here itself, and these 2 meetings are starting on, so he will see only one meeting here, and then he will see 2 meetings here in this range, and then here after this he will again see one meeting, right? So this is right now, because this 10 is exclusive, this 10 is exclusive. Okay, this 10 is exclusive, right? So I hope that you guys are clear. So for this one we are just going to simply return true. Okay, we are going to add this for 25 to 30 55. Okay, so simply means that I have to add this meeting from here, 25 to 55. Okay, for 25 plus 1, and for 55 minus 1. Okay, so for this also just add this 25, somewhere it will come here, plus 1, and 55 it will come somewhere here. Okay, and 55 here I am going to add minus 1, right? So again just go over all this stuff, and you will find that we can add this meeting. Okay, 25 to 55, because there will be no consecutive meetings, right? So here for this true. So now see this input output, true true true, false true true. Okay, so false here, and then again true true. Okay, true true true, false true true. Okay, 3 true, false, and true true. Okay, so now you can just go over this explanation. So 10 to 20 return true, the event can be booked. 50 to 60 return true, event can be booked. 10 to 40 return true, the event can be booked. 5 to 15 return false, the event cannot be booked because it would result in triple booking. 5 to 10 return true, the event can be booked as it doesn't use time 10, which is already double booked, right? Because this is exclusive, I told you. And 25 to 55 return true, the event can be booked as the time in 25:40 will be double booked. With the third event, the time 40 to 50 will be single booked and the time 50 to 55 will be double booked with the second event. That's it. Okay, easy explanation, right? So this is what we need to do. I hope that you guys are clear. So from here, 2 points are clear, that we are using TreeMap, okay, because in this TreeMap all the values will be in sorted order so that I can check in order wise. And since we are using this TreeMap, so for insertion, okay, and updation, okay, whatever I'm doing, so for that I'm just going to take the time complexity as log of n. Okay, so for in TreeMap, whenever I'm using this map.put, okay, something, so insertion and all these operation will take over log n time complexity. Okay, and also I am iterating over all these values, whatever values I have in TreeMap, one by one, okay, to check the count, +1 +1 -1 +1, okay, all this stuff. So here let's say these total values are n, so total time complexity I'm going to say n plus log n. Okay, n is for number of these values, okay, 5 10, okay, number of these values, and this log n for the insertion in my TreeMap. Okay, so now let's write the code is also going to be very simple for this one, right? So few things we are just going to do the same like our yesterday's problem, my calendar part 1. Okay, so that problem we have solved yesterday. Okay, so here first thing, do this private, and here TreeMap integer, and let's name it as calendar. Now inside this my calendar 2, just initialize this calendar is equal to new TreeMap. Okay, here this is done. Then after that, inside this we have to increment the event count at start and decrement at end. So this you guys already know, right? So here use this calendar dot put, okay, and from here just get the start, okay, and just see if this value is already there in my calendar or not. Okay, calendar dot get or default. Okay, if this value is not there, then use 0. Okay, and if this value is there, then just pick that value start and add 1 to that. Okay, so this is how this get or default method works, right? So get or default, if this value is there, then pick start. If this value is not there, then start from 0 and then add 1. Okay, so for start we are incrementing the count, same way, paste it here, and now calendar dot put for end, what I need to do, I need to subtract the count, okay, decrement the count, that's it. And here just write end na, end. Okay, this is done. Then after that let's keep track of how many events are active at the same time. Okay, so we have to just iterate over all the values, right? So int, here I'm just going to write active bookings is equal to 0, and now after that we have to sweep through the timeline and check active bookings. So here for int, here I'm just going to write event count, okay, and I'm just iterating over my calendar values, right? All the values that I have in my calendar. Okay, calendar dot values. This is done. It should be yes. Okay, so now after that, after this we need to write active bookings. We need to increment the count. Okay, active bookings is nothing but active bookings plus my event count. Okay, this is done. And then after that we have to check if my active bookings is greater than equal to 3. Okay, then simply means we have to return false in this case. Okay, if my active bookings becomes greater than equal to 3, so more than 2 overlapping bookings, so revert changes and then return false. Okay, so we have to revert the changes. So what I'm going to do here, my calendar dot put, okay, and here just pass this start, and here you can just simply copy this now instead of writing it again. Calendar dot put start, calendar dot get Okay, so now this value is already there now, so I need to use this default. Okay, calendar dot get start, and now instead of adding one here, I'm subtracting one. Okay, so I have told you now, if I'm not using that, so I have removed this +1 and -1 for this one. Okay, so this is what I need to do. And same way, one more thing I need to do here. So for and, here it should be and here we have to increment the count. Okay, this is what we need to do, right? And one more thing, if calendar dot get start, okay, if this value becomes 0 itself, then we just need to remove this, right? If calendar dot get start is equal to 0, then in that case we have to just do calendar dot remove. Okay, remove start, we don't need this. Okay, we have to remove this from our tree map. Okay, and same way, copy this, paste it here. If calendar dot get and becomes 0, then calendar dot remove and. Okay, that's it. This is done. And here this ends, here this is ending if condition, and then after that here this is ending. Okay, and here this is ending here, and here we are checking if active bookings. Okay, so here simply do one thing. Let me just reformat. Okay, so here after this just return false. Okay, so here inside this, if active bookings becomes greater than equal to 3, I am just returning false, and in the end just simply return true. That's it. Okay, so no triple booking found, so return true. Okay, so here see, we are creating this calendar, right? And here I'm, for starting I'm adding +1, and for ending I'm adding -1, and then I'm keeping track of the active bookings. Then I'm just going over all the values in my calendar one by one, and if at any position, okay, active bookings is equal to active bookings plus event count. So here event count simply means that this value 451. Okay, 1 plus, then I have to do this +1. Okay, so this, in this way I have to iterate one by one, okay, for all the values, and I have to add them in active bookings. So if at any position my active booking becomes greater than equal to 3, okay, then return false. So let's run it. Okay, so here add this semicolon, submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And the time complexity for this problem, here we are just adding the elements in tree map. Okay, and somewhere we are removing that these elements as well. So for this tree map, time complexity is always going to be of log n, and inside this, after that we are just iterating over all the event counts, right? So of log n plus of n for this for loop. Okay, so of n plus log n is going to be my time complexity. So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.